So you'd think that JEROME, Ezekiel Cousins, coming off of a career season, 13 wins, winning the division, would just get a little bit of respect, just a modicum of respect, because Justin friggin' Jefferson was Offensive Player of the Year, but who was throwing him the ball? It's weird, right? And last year we saw the transformation of Kirko Cole's Cash to Kirko Chains, Kirk Thuggins. It was beautiful, man. But of course, since he's Kirk and since it's the Vikings, never going to get the respect. Enter Chris Simms. So, yeah, Simms was the quarterback of Texas. I'm quasi a Texas fan. Hook 'em, baby. But we don't really claim him. More of a major Applewhite guy, but I digress. So Chris Simms, NFL participant, son of Boomer Esiason, all that stuff, and people don't get that joke. Anyways, so Chris Simms, of course, was in the headlines this week because he had criticized Tua for donating $10K to a fan who had recently passed away. A very sad situation. 4 kids, wife left behind, and Simms was a little bit bitter because the fan had a Twitter account that was very pro Tua and had trolled him. Even though if you go through the tweets, I mean, it's not really a troll, but anyway, not a good look, but whatever. But of course, Simms on the Florio as, what are you smiling about? What are you laughing about? This is very serious business right now. I don't know, but so I actually think that part of his rankings are to tweak Florio. I mean, Florio, of course, is a noted Vikings fan, goes way back like chiropractic, but Simms did his annual top 40 quarterbacks list, and Kirk Cousins checks in at number 12. Now, there's parts of this list that are correct and parts that are absolutely, completely bat bleep insane. Number 1, Mahomes, Burrow, Allen, yes, I agree with that in terms of win, play, show. I believe they're the top 3 quarterbacks in the league. Kirk is above Dak Prescott, Russell Wilson, Geno Smith, Tannehill, Goof, Derek Carr, yes. And also Kyler, yes. I agree with all of those points. But there's a couple. So number 1, Jalen Hurts is too low. I would put Hurts at 4. Josh Allen, Jalen Hurts tied for 3rd. I would understand that. Herbert, yes. Jackson, yes. Trevor Lawrence, maybe not quite yet, but yes-ish. Rodgers at 8 is ridiculous. It's absolutely bat bleep insane. Where, name me one thing that Aaron Rodgers did better than Kirk Cousins last season. Like it wasn't throwing the ball. It wasn't running the offense. It wasn't winning games. It wasn't getting your team into the playoffs. It wasn't winning the division. That's for sure. But yeah, the Jets hitching their wagon to Aaron Rodgers, the octogenarian and Bird Bones quarterback, Boniva. Nah. Deshaun was rusty last year, but whatever. I think that he will ascend and be one of the premier quarterbacks in the league again. Stafford's washed, man. Like, last year was not an anomaly. It was not a fluke. The ship has sailed. It's done. I mean, he got his ring, respect, but nah, it's over, man. It's over. Daniel Jones above Kirk. So, Daniel Jones should frankly be below Kirk, Dak, and I'm not even that big of a Dak fan. Russ, Geno, Tannehill, Goff. Like, Kirk and Geno are both too low on this list, in my opinion. But Daniel Jones made his bones because of the wild card game. He doesn't get to play Ed Donishell's defense every single game. I mean, 431 yards of offense, 31 points. That ain't going to happen every single week. But he got paid. No, it's so stupid, man. But I would put Kirk probably around 8, somewhere in there. Yeah, 8, 9, depending on how you see Deshaun. I think that's a little bit more accurate, but, I mean, Kirk behind Daniel Jones, the leftovers of Matthew Stafford, and, of course, the corpse of Aaron Rodgers. No, absolutely ridiculous, man. And also, of course, he's down on Tua, although if Tua does stay healthy, and that's a big if this year, I think that he can ascend, be a top half of the league type quarterback. Fields, I know that Fields is the cat's ass right now, and everyone's hyping him up, but I fully understand his ranking at this stage, just ahead of Baker Mayfield. He's got to develop as a passer. I mean, he's a dynamic runner, but everything else got to come together. Purdy and Darnold are bunched together. I do understand that. I think everyone's all up on Brock Purdy, although did Shanahan make his offense quarterback proof? I don't know. It's possible, man. Let's see here. Dalton above Bryce Young. I mean, I get it. Tie goes to the veteran, but it's not even a tie. Bryce Young is better than Andy Dalton right now. Huntley, Jordan Love, unproven. Heineke, Minshew, whatever. So the fact that Richardson, Stroud, Bryce Young, so those three bunched up together, slinging Sam Howell, Desmond Ridder down there on the 40s. So Kirk Cousins' tier is, what's your ceiling and bunched up with Jones, Cousins, and Prescott? What is Kirk's ceiling? I think Kirk could be a legitimate MVP candidate. And I understand that it's a little bit of homerism, but think about it. First time in his Vikings career, he's had the same play caller 2 years in a row. Kevin O'Connell is a young, bright offensive mind. They're going to get back to run the ball. Offensive line, knock on wood, is going to be healthy. Jefferson is only going to get better. Addison and KJ, Hawkinson with a full offseason. So this offense last year, which is top 10 in the league, and it wasn't 10 or it wasn't 9. And all of a sudden, if the Vikings become a tier 1, top 5 offense, I mean, what's to stop Kirk Cousins from being considered an MVP candidate besides, I don't know, history and also media bias and also him being Kirk Cousins? I don't know, man. I don't know. But, yeah, either way, Chris Simms, you're wrong. You're wrong on this one. But your thoughts are thoughts. Chris Simms hate on Kirk Cousins in his annual quarterback rankings. Let us know your thoughts and our thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Put a little something in the Venmo. But until next time, Skol, production value.